The power that Biafrans have after the abduction of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is actually what Chukwuemeka Abbiama put in Simon Ekpa. If not, they would have shattered us like sheep without shepherd. It would have been so ridiculous. It would have been so messy. Like, who are these people? They are useless. So it's only Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that you have. But God being God, presented to us Simon Ekpa. And I want you to listen to him. He said there may be possible palliative for this sit at home. Let us pray alongside that there will be possible palliative so that our people, we know that he's not actually trying to suffer them, but to restore Biafra. I want you to listen to him, how he explained the details of his achievements and what you should look up to. Thank you very much.
Yeah. By engaging the Southeast governors, making himself the most trusted person to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And the reason why he is making, or he was making the comment of "I am the most trusted," is to continue to buy the trust of those who believed in him and paid him off to destroy Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and IPOB. So that most trusted person he was saying is not for you, not for me, because you believing that he's most trusted person does not add anything to his table, does not add anything to his name. But the reason why he's making such statement boldly in the public without anybody countering him as the most trusted person, the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, is because of the politician, because of the Nigeria government. He wants to continue to assure them that he is the one who have the power to destroy Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who has the power to destroy the IPOB, who has the power to destroy Biafra movement because he is the most trusted to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And for that reason, whatever happens, even with the movement that the auto-piloted IPOB was piloting, he is always trying to tell the Nigerian government there has nothing to do with IPOB or with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And that is what has been going on, which is the reason every time they come to give statement, money has changed hand. So my people, today, it is happening. That particular pregnancy that we're covering is open. You can't cover it anymore. The stomach and the belly has grown very, very big. And I want everybody to understand that this is just the beginning. I told him I will be his end in this movement, including the end of those criminals that we have expelled. Today, it is happening. Every single thing we have said has come to pass. The only one that is remaining is the day the Biafra will come. And I'm saying it again, I know the date this Biafra we are fighting is going to come. And I want everyone to follow very, very carefully the event as they are going to be unfolding going forward. We have the key to Biafra. And I repeat it again, I know the date Biafra will come. What they try to do is when they ask you, what has the autopilot or Simon Ekpa do or done for the past 2 years? Tell them we don't need to do anything differently other than making sure that the struggle for Biafra and the independence of Biafra is now in the highest level in the history of Biafra freedom fighting. Tell them, in the history of Biafra freedom fighting, how many freedom fighters has been identified to have endorsed America president, and the endorsement were recognized by those who are the campaign team leaders of that president. Today, we are recognized among those who have endorsed President Trump. Not only that, how many of these criminals that have been expelled, who almost destroyed and ended the life of Onyendu, were able to take the awareness of Biafra to the highest level? The European Union, not all those things they do, they say they want to go and start making noise in the street, carrying flag, constituting nuisance in the street of Europe. We don't do that. We are civilized. We have taken the struggle to a new dimension, just like Onyendu rightfully said. We are learned people. We have professors, doctors serving the government of Biafra Republic in exile. So we do things in a modernized way. We don't go and start carrying flag and shouting up and down. Nobody comes to you after shouting, "Oh, what are you doing? Who are you? Can we write to the government? Let us contact the president of the country that you are protesting." No. We take our own particular protest in writing to every government officials in most parts of the world. We contact president, we contact head of state, we contact prime ministers as a government. And me, as the prime minister of the Republic of Government in Exile, I write officially to government to government. I don't engage in street protest. And street protest does not bring anything to the table. These are the criminals who have come to make Biafra their career. They used to go out, organize themselves, and start poisoning each other after the protest to deceive those who contribute money and monthly dues to them. We don't do that. Our own is productive liberation and agitation. The productive is that we write to government and they respond to us. And we put them on notice and they know we are serious. Now we are commanding the Biafra Liberation Army in addition to the Eastern Security Network. So it is not just about the diplomatic war. We are also engaging the enemy of Biafra in a guerrilla warfare. You may not call it a conventional war, but we are fighting what we call multi-dimensional and using what we call multi-dimensional approach. We fight diplomatically, we fight physically, we fight with arms to protect our land. That's why we are different. So what they could not achieve for the past 20 years, we have achieved it within 6 months. We have been able to create the highest awareness in Biafra struggle. You can't beat that. So when they ask you, what have they done for the past 2 years? Ask them, what have they done for the past 13 years in the struggle for Biafra? Nothing. When we entered this struggle, there were no arms anywhere. Eastern Security Network don't have arms. We provided arms for them. And we continue to provide. And those of them who are involved in what we are doing know what I'm saying. Everything was disorganized, almost destroyed. We restored it. We restored the hope for Biafra. We restored the struggle back to life and now catapulted it to the highest level of liberation in human history. Today, our government in exile is well organized, better than any country in the past. It is a history. So I challenge anybody. Tell me, which country ever had formed the republic government in exile, and they were well organized like us? I'm talking about countries who actually have gotten their freedom after they formed the government in exile. I want you to go and check the history. We have the most organized government in exile in the history of freedom fighting. So let us go to research. So if they ask you, what has Samanepa done? Tell them what we did is that we did not allow them to destroy the Biafra hope, to destroy the Biafra movement, to destroy the legacy of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We didn't allow them to do that. And when they tell you that it was the criminals, DOS, that bring the sit at home, it's a lie. I was the first person to announce sit at home before them. I was the first person. It was after the first. So let us say this record very straight, because I watched a video somebody sent to me today.
Prime Minister.
Yes.
Prime Minister. It was on 26th of July.
Yes.
2021. You announced a sit at home on 26th of July 2021. Ahead of Onyendu's appearance in court that day.
Exactly.
And they announced Monday sit at home on the 9th of August.
Exactly. Thank you very much for that record. So I want everybody to take this record. Anywhere you see them blabbing, who put the sit at home, correct them. Because when they continue to lie, it becomes truth. The truth and the fact is that I announced the sit at home before anybody after the kidnapping of Onyendu. It was the idea of the sit at home that Nelly Ofebu discussed with the criminal in Kuwait. And Nelly Ofebu told the criminal in Kuwait that, look at, Simon Ekpa ordered the sit at home and the people have observed it. And it is better that they put the sit at home as well. That was when the criminal in Kuwait went and rushed to Radio Biafra and they started shouting sit at home every Monday. It was me that initiated it, just like Success just rightfully said. So when you see them saying, who put this sit at home, tell them it's a lie. Simon Ekpa did it in the first place before they copied it. And the spirits have never possessed them. Now the spirit has possessed the entire Biafra. We are moving forward. The sit at home is coming. And I want to make something very clear this afternoon. We are going to bring a plan for possible palliative to Biafra people during this particular historic sit at home for 1 week. We are making plan and preparing for possible palliative. I did not say, pay attention before you carry the news. I did not say that we are going to bring palliative. That we are preparing and making plan for possible palliative to Biafra people. So wait in the subsequent announcement and the program we are going to be making for what is to happen and how this palliative is going to take place. So we are going to announce it, and we have enough time to put all these things in place. But we are making preparation and plan for possible palliative to Biafra people during the 7 days sit at home. Thank you very much. I will be hanging around here for question and answer.
Thank you, Prime Minister. Thank you very much. Thank you for being here with us. And you have just given us a renewed hope. But I will assure everybody, go and watch Prime Minister's broadcast on the 25th of July 2021. You will see where he was announcing the sit at home on the 26th of July, which appeared in court. His first appearance in court. Then on the 9th of August 2021 was when we started our model sit at home. And on the 16th of August, it was cancelled. And we observed it down to September when Prime Minister said, no, I will stand with our people. He advised us to obey the US. And we said no, that we must sit until they give us alternative. We will not drop this very sit at home. And on September, he came to join his people, say, I will join the sit at home. The spirit of Biafra said no to sit at home cancellation. And that's how the sit at home progresses. Don't mind anybody saying the US put sit at home. They didn't put sit at home. You July 2021. And on 26th, it was observed. And you said, you made a statement that day. You said, every court appearance of Onyedu must be sit at home. I won't forget that very broadcast. Any remarkable date like that, I don't used to forget the date. As you say it, I have already crammed the date. Thank you very much, Prime Minister, for being here with us. And if you have a question, please, just question. Let me start with Chris. Chris, please mute yourself and go straight to your point, because I think Prime Minister will be engaged any moment from now.
Yes, thank you very much, Master Success. Thank you very much, my BM, Biafra, Republic Government in Exile, Prime Minister Mazi Simon Ekpa. I want to use this very opportunity to give you a special thanks for what you have been doing for Biafrans. May God continue to bestow on you the power and the knowledge to be able to serve Biafrans just the way you are doing. You are doing a very wonderful job. I don't know how to thank you. May God continue to bless you. But Mazi, I will have a very important question, because the enemies, the criminals, have only one weapon now they use to deceive people. They are going about importing people, telling them to disregard what the family of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is saying, that they did not employ Barrister Jofor and lawyer and Ezekome into being the legal this thing to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and they have no right to sack him. That is only Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that have right to sack any lawyer that is representing him. That is IPOB that employed them. You understand? And if you watch, Jofor made such statement in his writing. He said that the document he have with him are still with him from IPOB as the person that will represent Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So Mazi, please, I want you to throw more light on this in order to, create the awareness to Biafrans on the issue concerning this. Thank you.
Wonderful son of Biafra, Mazi Simon Ekpa. God bless you for being there. Honestly, you restored hope. God used you to restore that hope. If not, how DOS would have shattered this whole struggle? How would have been ridiculed before the surface of the earth? How Nigerian government would have smiled so much? But now they are contemplating, did we gain anything holding this guy, or we lost something holding him? I know the answer to them is that they have lost a lot holding Nnamdi Kanu, because Mazi Ekpa did not give them breathing space. The spirit of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu entered Mazi Simon Ekpa, and that woto continued. And that parallel line that cannot meet, because light and darkness have two parallel lines. They can never meet. And that's just what we have achieved. God bless Simon Ekpa. God bless Autopilot. God bless Biafra.